Howdy friends, Status here with Insomniac Next Door. I wanted to share with you a quick insight into my recent experience and some of the information I had before, but I only, come to realize deeper in my bones how it actually works. And I felt this before, and I couldn't really make sense out of it. But quite a while ago, I read some interesting information how some people actually having an energetic sex with their neighbors without realizing that, and it made me kind of laugh, and but there seems to be some validity to that because um, some of the research shows that humans have an energy field around them that extends up to like 5 or 6 feet from your heart center, which is about 1.5 meters. And if you're sleeping like this, like I was last night, you're close to the wall, you're basically extending your energy field into another room. And if there's a person right across the wall, you're maybe intermixing your power fields and quote unquote having energetic sex with them. So that's very interesting, isn't it, right? And last night, I mean, there's that what the first night also syndrome where you can't sleep in a new place, but I also attribute it to sleeping in places where you're mixing your energy field unawarely with other people. So last night I had my head against a wall, and I realized I couldn't sleep. It was very hard to fall asleep, and it was just this kind of strange, alert, and restless feeling, and throughout the whole night. And then only like in a second part of the night, I remember that I said, "This must be it. Let's try this." So I switched around and I put my head here and moved as far as away as I could from the wall. And lo and behold, I realized in like 5 or 10 minutes how my whole body just calmed down, my mind calmed down, and I was able to sleep and even sleep in. So that was very interesting, and I thought I have to share this with you and give you a little bit of advice. If you're traveling, make sure that you're like if you inspect the rooms, for example, and if you see there's two rooms that have head-to-head headboards like this across the wall, and if you're sensitive, not everybody is, then you might want to be taking note of that and having better sleep if you move away from that wall. And tonight I'll probably just sleep maybe again on this couch because I have a feeling that I'm sharing headspace with people on this one. So we'll see. But this is something very interesting because it's been the information is out there. You can check out and read more about the length and of the human energy field and how it's measured and so on. And if you're having making love to a person, you basically your entire energy systems are exchanging, and that's what happens when you separate. You feel a physical loss, a physical disconnect from that person. And people that have multiple sexual partners, and if they don't take time to cleanse themselves, they may be very confused, and they may be very carrying a lot of strange stuck energy in their body without realizing what's going on with them. So, but that's one thing to keep in mind, and not everybody is sensitive to this. And but if you're, I'm posting this on the Insomnia channel, and every single one of these things can count for us, especially when we lose sleep, we do become more sensitive to various external influences. So hopefully this is helpful. If you have some of your experiences yourself or insights about this, I'd love for you to share in the comments. So take care and sleep well. If you're not sleeping well, someday you will. You'll see. You will fix this stuff. Bye.